Well, the companions are getting the axe in various formats, but not other ones apparently. We've got all kinds of product screw-ups in terms of quality control and secret layer delays. Let's talk about this. Hey everybody, it's Dave here from Dragonhill Games. So let's start with the banned and restricted announcement that just happened yesterday. We got some of the companions, namely Luris and Zerda, banned in various formats, mostly the Eternal sort of vintage legacy types formats. Turns out that being able to use a Black Lotus on turn 1 to get a Luris and then recast your Black Lotus every single turn for free is pretty busted. I guess we should have probably seen that coming when we made cards that live and reside in a zone that is not interactable. I mean, didn't we learn anything from Energy? Everybody hated Energy. I mean, that there should have been lessons learned there. When you make cards or things like counters and stuff that go into a zone that no one can interact with, it creates problems. And essentially with companions, I mean, we have basically a pseudo commander that we can kind of just cast whenever we want from a free zone that's not interactable. It's like that 8th card in our hand. So I'm not sure how they didn't see that this was going to be a problem. And a lot of people have commented on various videos I've made, you know what, why are you complaining about companions and all this stuff? The reality is, companions are broken. That's the reality. I mean, I'm not the first YouTuber, and I'm not going to be the last one to say it, especially in a format like Standard, which, by the way, why didn't we tackle some of the most played formats? I mean, Standard is like their flagship format. I mean, Arena is built around it. Right? So why didn't we tackle Standard, Pioneer, and Modern when we were doing this banned and restricted announcement for basically companions? Oh yeah, wait, that's because we just released the set. I mean, the set's like 4 days old and we're already banning cards out of it. This is absolutely ridiculous and it's just not acceptable. This just keeps happening and it's getting worse as each set is coming out. There's more and more cards. There's been more cards banned in the last, I don't know, what is it? Like the last 2 years than the previous 23 years before that. It's just crazy. So they've got to get this stuff under control. You know, they admitted, Mark Rosewater has come out and said, yep, companions, that's on me, my screw up. Sorry, we're trying to push the envelope and sometimes cross the line. Granted, I mean, we all want awesome cards to play with. We all want new and interesting and fun interactions and new and interesting and fun mechanics. But the reality is, you have to have some responsibility for what you're throwing out there into the market. You've got people, your customers, your fan base, your loyal followers are purchasing this product only to have it banned sometimes before it even gets released, you know, or banned, what, a week after the set's out? This is just absolutely ridiculous. And like I said, I'm not the first YouTuber to say it and I won't be the last, but the reality is in Standard, if you're not playing Companion, you're playing losing Magic. That's just the reality. If I'm playing a companion deck and you're not, I have a decided competitive advantage over you. You are starting the game in a worse position than me because I have access to cards that I have specifically built around my deck that I can access and cast anytime and you don't. So join the companion bandwagon or get the hell out. That's basically what Wizards is saying right now by not addressing the problems in Standard and Pioneer and Modern. I mean, I've been playing Modern on MTGO. I haven't. I don't play MTGO. Sorry, that's not my thing. I love playing Paper Magic. But from what I understand from the people I talk to who do play MTGO is that Luris is just decimating Modern. I've got friends who have played Modern for years. It was their game. And they don't even want to play Modern anymore because Luris has destroyed it. It's time for Wizards to step up to the plate and own this mistake that they've already admitted to and fix it. We cannot afford another Oko situation. That destroyed Standard and it has never recovered to the levels that it was pre-Oko. All right, so let's move along to some of the product issues that we've been having. Over the weekend, I sold upwards of 20 full sets of Commander 2020 product in my store. And of those 20 full sets that I sold, I had 4 people. That is a 20% margin here. I had 4 people come back to my store and return the product, wanting either me to fix it or their money back because they had multiples of the same Commander deck in the sealed box that they got from me. So they had, for example, 2 Timeless Wisdom and no Enhanced Evolution. So what I end up having to do as a good, responsible store owner is I have to open more sealed product now to get out some enhanced evolution decks to swap it for, multiple copies of Timeless Wisdom that people got. And it wasn't just that. There was other various decks that had, multiple copies in it. One guy actually called me up. He lived 40 minutes away. He calls me up and he's like, Dave, really not feeling all that well today, but I'm super pumped to get this Commander 2020 product today on the day that it's releasing. Oh yeah, and by the way, it released like a month and a half late for us, so thanks a lot, Wizards. I'm still really kind of pissed about that whole thing. But anyway, that aside, the guy's like, well, I'm really excited to get this. I'm not feeling well, but I'm going to make the trek out there to your store. Can I do a curbside pickup? Yep, come on out. Leave it outside for him. He picks it up. I wave. He goes back home. I get a call 45 minutes later. Hey, Dave, I just busted open my, sealed Commander 2020 set that you sold me. And there's 2 enhanced evolutions in here. What the heck's going on? I don't have a symbiotic swarm. So then me feeling so bad that the guy made the trek out to my store, not feeling it well and everything. At the end of the day, when my store closed, I drove 40 minutes out to his house to give him the deck he was missing. As a store owner, I shouldn't have to do things like this. Come on, Wizards. This is simple quality control issues. How do you have a sealed box with 5 different decks in it, but the decks aren't all different? Like, who does that? How did that get screwed up? This is both embarrassing and not acceptable in today's day and age. So let's start getting some of this stuff under control. I mean, there's all kinds of videos out there of people opening their Ikoria box and the freaking box topper is bent in half. Like, how is this stuff getting out of the warehouse and into the customer's hands? It's just not right. I want to know what your guys' experience is so far with this Commander 2020 and Ikoria product. Have you had any problems? Was your box topper good? Did you have multiples of the same commander deck in your sealed commander set you bought? Did you take it back to the store? Did they fix it for you? Did they tell you to just, here's Wizard's phone number? Because reality, that's what should happen as store owners. We should just be handing you Wizard's customer service number and say, here, they got to fix this. It's their product. But as a responsible store owner, that's not the way I handle things. My customers are loyal. I have a loyal customer base. They spend a lot of money in my store. And when they're not happy, I'm not happy. I want to fix it for them because they are my customers and they matter to me. So I go that extra mile. I do things like drive this stuff out to their houses, but I shouldn't have to, right? So anyway, like I said, let me know what your experience was in the comments section below. All right, let's talk quickly a little bit about secret layers. So I ordered the International Women's Day secret layer back on March 9th. I mean, today we're getting close to the end of May. All right, so here's the timeline of how things went with my secret layer so far. So I order it on March 9th, and then on March 27th, I get another email saying, oh yeah, we're probably going to ship it in May or June, probably. Thanks for waiting. Sorry about the delay, air quotes, COVID-19. All right, fast forward to May 8th now. I've bought and paid for the product 2 months prior to this. I get another email from Wizards. Yep, sorry for the continued delay. We're expecting a shipment in June or possibly as late as July. Well, thanks for letting me know that you might ship my product a month or 2 from now, maybe. That's really fantastic. Oh, by the way, and thanks for holding my money all of this time while all of this is going on. Air quotes, COVID-19. I understand that there's crap going on in the world and that it's difficult for things to get moving, but this is absolutely ridiculous. How can you expect us to buy a product that you're selling, a premium product, pay for it months in advance, and then, not ship it and give us this convoluted sort of, oh, we might ship, a month or 2 from now? This is just really not acceptable. What I want to know is what you guys have been experiencing with this. Do you guys purchase this secret layer? Do you think it's right that they're even bothering to sell secret layer? Essentially, they're just selling singles to the mass market. Should this be in the hands of your local game store? Why don't you let me know in the comments section below? All right, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Sorry about my rant on all this stuff, but this kind of stuff just really upsets me. This is stuff they need to be getting under control. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. All right, thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps me out. If you're not a subscriber, now's a great time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I post at least 2 videos every week. Bye for now.